offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Unlock line. Here we go.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's 16 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, but you can't do it better than that.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Going to the ground again on Phillips. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shotgun now for Milrow. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
That's Cox. Here's Arroyo. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down throw here from Milrow. Hits his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. From the gun, Milrow. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy throwing here to start. He beams one deep right side. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Get set. Get set.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. He's looking deep once again. It connects on the deep shot. Well, he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on to the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Now it's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third and short, here's Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
First down, Purdy to throw. Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, better part of Fowler in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Again, it's Brock Purdy. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing third and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
This one is also going to be incomplete. Knocked away again, and they're left looking at fourth down. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Pinheiro's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Trap 50, nice, go.
They'll air it out on third. Escapes the pocket. He finds Smith-Njigba right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Okay, ready? 50 Maverick, 50 Maverick.
First and 10
Here we go,
at the 48-yard line.
Warriors, 70 Timberwolves. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Walker now from the gun. Will be yard at most there, and it's second down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Will Rudd from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Finds him over the middle. Just gets the first and more. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-3 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back now for the second quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone.
Let's 18 Cardinal, 18.
Walker will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Ready up.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal.
Ready.
Walker again. And this time he gets in for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks now lead by 10. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11.
14.
Dixon to kick this one away. Isaac Gorindo to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Purdy looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Milrow with it on first. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, we're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. On the ground to begin to draw with McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. That's a more aggressive call on second.
Following following that little 2-yard run. It's 2nd and 8.
Get set, get set.
From the gun is Purdy. Absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line.
And the 49er, first down. It's a gain of 35.
So early movement for the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in this sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Greek Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
Walker on first down. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let go.
Running with Walker again. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Monroe throwing on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Is on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And they'll hold their lead at 18.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. But those are the hurry-up offense here.
It's 2nd down.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Big gain downfield. And they were finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create a big play down the field. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set.
Looking to throw, Purdy. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
After this one, we're going to hit the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, Purdy. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense up to the line fast.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
21.
Purdy on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
It's a bad 9. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
They're going to try to throw for it. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers chop some of the lead off before the half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers make it an 11-point ball game.
49ers 10.
Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Okay,
The
ready?
Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Getting out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the 1st half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB. Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown, but cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Third and long. Here's Milrow. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Let's go now. Ready?
2nd and 10. No room to throw. Near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready?
Shotgun now for Milrow. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal.
Cowboy 8, go!
From the gun, Milrow. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Down! Let go!
Third down from the gun. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're left with fourth and goal.
For the Seahawks field goal. A 19-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
The window to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. He's going to push one deep down there. They connect on the deep shot. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
To kick off for Seattle.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. The window to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Gonna start the second half with McCaffrey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Looking quickly here. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Staying with Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Now a give. It's McCaffrey headed right. Now he's past the 25. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Shaheed now to return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Joe Rowe from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. Cooper Kupp, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
17. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offensive line fast.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
3rd and long, Purdy. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the 49er 1st down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Connects on the crosser. And they're on it quickly there after that catch, so the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
21. Hey, team!
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
From the gun is Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down, 49ers.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this one you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And will bring up third down.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pinheiro's kick is good. And that gets him back to within 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Drive begins with a walker run. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Bernardo Green with that tackle. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Seahawks have the football, up a couple of scores to start the fourth quarter. First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. Now it's Milrow. Has it downfield, working the left. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
On the check.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Go. Broncos.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. They're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To throw, here's Milrow. He's got it near the 8. They get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The 7-yard line.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Ready. Gravity Lions.
On the red zone now. Throw is caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Throwing here, Milrow. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks, making a 3-score game in the 4th. Cooper Kupp, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks push their lead to 18.
49ers 20. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Ringo to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. And the pistol, McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
It's it.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Purdy to throw it. It's Kupp, Metcalf. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's another 49er 1st down. A gain of 30. 1st down, San Francisco.
1st down, Purdy to throw. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
To throw again, it's Purdy. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Get set, get set.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Taking a shot towards the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock instead just a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Come on, ready.
Milrow throwing again now on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball, you think about them through the years, they trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks looking like they'll start this season with a win. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
First down throw by Purdy. They left him wide open. It's complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They got 21 yards on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
18. Yellow.
Working inside the red zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers make it an 11-point ball game.
49ers 27. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
It's a gain of
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Get it. Let's go.
Milroe from the gun. Connection lead to Shaheed. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Milroe with it on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack.
Dragon 60.
From the gun, Milroe. A throw right side, finds Cup. And he gets the Seahawks first down, Brock, and that should finish off this win for him.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Curtain short, it's Milroe. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them.